How you guys doing? It's Andrew at FloryPB, and this is going to be the installation video of the Marq board / Vice board Protege V1 Victory board. I'm not positive they're all exactly the same, but they're all going to be a similar concept. We have our new board in the box. Open up, we have our manual, our board. We have our wires for the board, and this isn't by mistake. These are little cardboard circles cut out. The idea of this is, I've noticed that this back pad has gotten a lot less supple through time. It's quite hard to turn the guns on and off. Yeah, well, we're going to take out the old board anyway, but it's becoming quite hard to turn them on and off, so I'm including 4 of these. They're just popped out little cardboard circles just to try to pack it out a little bit to aid in making that a little easier. And this is probably different depending on which one you have, but there's 3 screws to take it out. Those are wires. This style Marq has this extra bracket on this that is part of the spring retention or the trigger retention. This was modified for magnetic return by somebody. But if you have a spring and if it springs, you might have to take off the frame to realign that piece as you go. But hopefully you don't. If you do, it's not that much more of a deal to do that. Okay, we're going to take the whole board out. I'm going to take that piece out with it. Put that off to the side. I'll grab my new board. And because this one is not supple, it's very hard to push, I'm going to toss in a piece of cardboard. I have extras in case you need to shim more. If you want to shim it, if you don't have to either. I'm going to take this. This is how I kind of like to do it. Put them down in. Get this out of the way. Make sure my trigger's not hitting. So let me try to get a view of that. If you're trying to shove that in, just notice to make sure that your actual trigger switch, your hinge, isn't hitting the screw that's supposed to be activating in there. So try to make sure it's tucked back a touch. And the board will kind of slip in like that. And just drop into place. Yeah, from there, tighten these 2 down. Then we get our bottom screw. We're going to put this harness back in. There's no extra, plugs on this. It's just the 11-pin harness that comes on it. And this is the battery connection. You can plug that in. I have this a little long for different configurations. What I like to do is it's going to sit this way in the board. But I like just to wrap this once. I don't know if you can get 2 on it. Can't get 2. I like to wrap that up. Let that sit in there like that. Then you can tuck the wires in like that so it sits nice. Now, since I put that shim in it, it's significantly easier. I'm on my trigger switch. me see what I'm doing with my trigger. Let me just bring this out. Your miles may vary on where that's sitting. That feels pretty good. Eyes. Fourth shot. Eyes off. I have it adjusted for way too much. That's going like 40 pulses a second. Eyes back on. And I'll turn the marker off. Alright, simple enough for the board install. Next will be the manual. This is Andrew at FloryPB. I'll see you guys in the manual video.